Hello everybody, this is DidTrax83, and it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a really long while since I uploaded part 5, and I know I was saying for a long time that I was going to upload part 6. I was doing part 6, I was doing this. Well, guess what? I wasn't. Obvious reasons, I was in community college. I was falling behind and stuff in chemistry, which I'm not very happy about. And I got one last final to do, okay? Well, technically 2, because I have to get complete in one class. But regardless, that's what happened. And I've been in not the greatest moods these days, so as you can imagine, I'm not, and I'm having nothing to do but homework and finals, so I have zero free time. And there was one commenter, I think it was on the last video, that decided to put some comment on there, and I don't really take offense. I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, it doesn't really affect me. But he was saying, like, wow, you take a long time. Well, I'm gonna just mention something to you right off the bat, buddy. I gave you a half-an-hour video that you didn't give me credit for. You didn't even say, wow, he did an extra half an hour. Which I think I deserve a little thank you for, because I took a long time to do that, to find time to do that. It took a crap ton of editing and compressing, just so you could watch it. And so what if it's taking me 2 years? At least I come back to it, and I'm planning on finishing it. Have you done Velocity X? I don't think so, sir. Anywho, we're gonna get right into part 6 now, and I think I'm only gonna do maybe 1 or 2 missions tonight because I still have things to do, and I'm gonna try and get this one up in like the next few days. I'm trying to remember what day it is, but I know whatever day I've recorded this, I'm gonna try and maybe save it all tonight and upload it in the next day or 2, whatever. Anywho, let's just jump right into this. I think my sound is down now, which is the way it should. I'm gonna make sure that the note sheets are turned on by mistake. Oh, that's right. I didn't load a game yet. Well, without further ado, so that's what's gonna happen. Just, I thought there was a third file. No, never mind. There's only 2. ESP Master X, who's the guy who was also doing a Let's Play of this, like me, he started his, and then I started mine right afterwards, and then videos started following both of us. At least that's the way I think it would appear. And he did a video of showing how you can destroy Nitro Burn when you get the Freon Bomb in Mission 3, which I show, as you guys saw, I missed way back, I think, at episode 1 or episode 2. Anywho, he failed to do that in his PS2 version, and I asked him about it, and he said, by all means, why don't you post a video of it, of you actually successfully doing it, and I was like, well, great, thank you. So you'll see that at some point after I actually beat the game, or beat the adventure, because even then, I'm not going to beat the adventure yet, because we're not even done yet. We still got a lot of challenges to go through. Way too many. I think we're on challenge 7 now, out of 18, and then we gotta go find all the cheats in the challenges. And then we gotta go find all the gears, and I'm gonna film those joyrides, except because I don't think I've done any of them yet in this little thing. Anywho, without further ado, I'm ranting. I know I took up way too much time, but I need to get that stuff out of the way.
Select level. You may have gained a few points in my book, Max, but don't think this little charade is about me. Next time you get a chance, ask your old man about his old friend Otto von Diesel. Wish I could stick around. That'll be quite the juicy little family discussion. Later, drive boy.
I finished my analysis of that map you picked up at the roller coaster. It's a map of Burnout Glacier. Looks like a meeting is gonna happen with a group of lowlifes, and Otto is with them. Otto was a member of the Hot Wheels engineering team that your father started. They collaborated on many advanced vehicle designs, among other things, until Otto was dismissed for bypassing safety procedures. After that, records indicating his whereabouts have been unclear. Hold on, I think I've got something here.
Frequency determination successful. Otto von Diesel communication system active. Decoding communications.
Cool. Two can play at this game. I've managed to target in on Otto's transmission frequency. Let's see what he can tell us.
Rocket's telemetry established. Targeting systems locked on Burnout Glacier. Encased volcano determined dormant. Determination of successful activation of volcano based on double rocket impact. Positive.
Okay, not good. Max, someone's gotta stop this.
Sounds like my work is cut out for me.
Friggin' missiles.
See what's going on, make my way to the volcano, and disable those rockets before they have a chance to do any harm.
So we're going undercover now. Well, not really undercover. We're just gonna go in there guns blazing because this is Hot Wheels and you don't screw with Digitrax 80. You don't mess with Digitrax 83 unless you want to die. So, unless these guys have a real death wish, I suggest they stay away. The Seared Tuner's coming at you. Well, Seared Tuner's the body type. This is Showstopper. And really does live up to its name, at least when I use it. I'm using my Turtle Beach headset again. Yay! Been a while since I used this darn thing. I don't know if you guys saw it, but on my last videos, we did get our internet upgraded recently, so these YouTube videos get uploaded a heck of a lot faster now as opposed to being... Because the last one took 44 hours. Non-stop. Okay, guys? We didn't even get good download speed at all. Now we get like 3.5, 4.5 megabytes per second, whatever. Anyways, let's go do destruction. And if the music sounds loud but the game doesn't, it's because I turned it down because I'm not really sure how loud it's going to be. And I know it was too loud in the last vid. If I mumbled, then you guys wouldn't be able to hear anything. I really like this music, actually. Burnout Glacier has some kick-ass music. There it is. HW Prototype 12. I showed it in the last video, but I didn't really do much with it. Also, shortcut, or rather alternative helix. You can see his goes the opposite direction of mine. If you look in the corner, bottom right corner, you'll see that his helix direction is different from mine. Sit here and stay hidden. What's going on there? Alright, before he sees us. Not that he'll really come after us if you really want to get technical about game programming. He won't come after us, but I prefer to pretend whether or not he'd see us, so... Gonna go flying through the trees. Last time I checked in that cutscene, he was supposed to enter. That's one big rocket. I don't know if I'm playing on easy or normal. I think I'm playing on easy, and as a result, this could be easy, but it'll still be a little bit tough. Because I gotta get rid of all these shadow jets, at least that's what I'd like to do. this. Oh, I keep picking up the weapon.
Incoming transmission. Dr. Peter Justice. Location unknown.
Good work, Gearhead. Max, you have become quite the driving ace. But now we need to talk about that volcano and what those folks are after.
Alrighty.
Now that he has the formula, Otto knows that volcanic gases are a necessary ingredient for the superfuel I was working on. He tried to force an eruption to capture those gases, but Max foiled that plan. I'm afraid their next move will be to go searching for the collection canister I've been using for my own experiments.
So, you want Max to go get your gas can?
Precisely. Max, here's the location. I'll be in touch soon.
Incoming transmission. Simon Slick DeLuca.
You've become quite the pest here, Max Justice. Quite the pest. But I'm afraid your timing belt is slipping a bit, Max. Would you care to wager that little canister you're about to get and save me the trouble of fetching it myself?
But I have no reason to bet anything. There's nothing you could possibly have of interest to us. Go back to your mountaintop.
Perhaps I show you the way to Otto's hideout.
All right, Slick, you're on. Better pack some extra air for when you lose.
Damn straight.
Meet me downtown after you fetch the gas collector. Winner take all.
Okay, it's on now. Winner take all, okay. Buddy, you have one serious death wish if you're trying to mess with me. Alright, folks, this is where everything gets hardcore. Now, what was the last car we unlocked? Grease Lightning, which is a terrible car to use here. I'm trying to make it varied for you guys, but I gotta find something with good armor. This might actually be okay, but I need something that won't be like super just. That'll work. I will unlock a couple more gadgets on my next video, or maybe even try to get one more in this vid. Because some of them are going to be much tougher to do, like, oh, I don't know, jet boosters. You know, stuff like that, like jet boosters. Oh, this is a fun one. Yay, the time trial. Someone shoot me. Oh, my Great Dane is barking, which means my stepdad might be home. And there's the shortcut that Beyond Games clearly neglected to seal off. Of course, this was directed at a far younger generation that might not have expected to be able to go up to me. Of course, I was a rebel and tried to go all the different ways. Because the game's era will actually adjust me. I believe even somewhere in the manual it tells you something about me.
You want to try that again?
Incoming transmission.
Okay. I'm starting to see why they did that. Okay. So you really could make it, but it's far too risky unless I force. Well, then they just lost like all the time I picked up, so. this, finished playing a little bit of Serious Sam, the second encounter, which was my stepdad's that I discovered along with Unreal Tournament 99, which, well, I wasn't playing it now, I was playing on a custom map called Samuel Free World, if anyone ever heard of it, which is a terrible map, because the mapper clearly has no idea what enemy placement is all about. It's called being balanced. This guy throws like 80 enemies at you. It gets really repetitive at that point, and then it makes me really pissed off, because it's nothing like the normal game. Okay. I gotta stop talking so that I'm not as reckless as I'm being right now. Well, that Grease Lightning has like 30 grip, so I have like 0 chance of actually okay, now this is just stupid. I mean, I personally like the dev team that did this Beyond games. I mean, I think they did one other game using this engine actually, even though I said that this was probably the only game that has the same. I think it was, the reason why they liked it was because it has like advanced scripting, which I think was like basically on what the AI was doing with the advanced, which I'll admit is cool. I think Hot Wheels Mechanics with an X was the only other game. Okay. This is where they wanted to really establish that there was no room for error. They were like, hey look, 5 bajillion barrels. Don't mess up. The clock's ticking. In 27 seconds I can make it. Well, 17 seconds. I stand correct, yeah. We're in the combustion caldera. This alone, this big circular place, is a map in battle mode. The problem with the gas collector is the actual height at which it goes, because some cars can reach that height a little bit better than others. Grease Lightning is one of those candidates of cars that I just really don't like. Maybe we should do a bit of a backflip, or... Okay, well this is going to be an interesting thing, because from what I'm discovering as of right now, wow, they give you 5 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. I can see why. Wait, I don't have enough boost to technically do this? No. Well, I do, but just barely. I'm like trying to accelerate a little bit, but like at the same time, not lose grip. I'm just like racking up turbo boost here, which is not whatever my intention was. There's also supposed to be an end of 2 Shadow Jet enemies trying to come after me, but here's basically an AI boss. There we go. Trumpets really wish I had found a no-clip sheet for this, or at least like a developer mode. That's the whole reason, as I was saying earlier with the Brainstorm engine, what I really wanted to do is build a game on this, and as I asked some people, I was like, is it possible to build SDK for a game using by extracting Okay. Go away, crazy. There you are, jerk. He's gonna jump down right in front. Yeah, that was one of those little things I showcased in the told you about in the last video, which I don't know if you guys could hear it properly, was that you get a little bit of time for victory, sometimes after beating someone, and you got a couple seconds longer than that in the final battle against the final guy in mission 4. Other thing, we only have 3 more missions to go, and the third out of the last 3 will be the final.
Hey, where'd he go? We need that information.
He didn't by some stroke of luck leave a map in his car, did he?
Nope.
Let me check. Yeah, he did. At least he held up his end of the bargain.
Most unexpected for a walking, talking air filter. Well, get back here with the map and I'll do an analysis on it.
Oh god, that's a great quote.
Doc, I finished analyzing the data cube. This data is unbelievable. According to these computations, excessive speeds from the superfuel and the leg-warping properties of invisibility, it might just be enough to bend the laws of physics.
No way.
You could use the new prototype car for time travel?
Indeed, my mechanical friend. That's the secret of Velocity X.
That's Velocity X, holy crap.
I researched into this formula years ago because of the terrible risks associated with altering time.
Yep.
But Otto could never let it go.
Okay, let's say for the moment I buy into this whole Velocity X thing. What would Otto use it for?
My guess is that he wants revenge by eliminating our production of Hot Wheels cars. To do this, he still needs to locate the temporal transmission that he and I built in our old lab. It's impossible to control when or where the time travel effect will take you without it.
So it's like the time circuits in Back to the Future.
Rupert Jacoby.
Oh, this guy.
Hello, Peter. Been a long time. You wouldn't perchance be interested in getting that temporal transmission you used to be so proud of?
Rupert Jacoby. I wondered when you'd show up. How's your boss, Otto von Diesel, doing? Still showing your misguided intentions by following his orders, I see. What's your business in all this?
I'm simply inviting your son Max to a little exercise of driving showmanship. First, he must get the temporal transmission, and then, in the pièce de résistance, he must race me. I'll put up the Velocity X formula as my part of the
We know
wager,
what the Velocity
and
X
you
formula
put up the
is.
temporal transmission as yours.
I can take him, Pops. Let me do it.
This
What
better
does
be a
temporal
weapons-equipped
transmission look
race.
like? Where can I find it?
Max, I have a bad feeling about this. Rupert was Otto's best driver.
Do I care?
But I don't see any alternative. We have to get those original discs back. I'll give the info to Gearhead and he'll guide you. But please, be careful.
This guy. He's gonna regret he ever messed with me. Vulture. Lives up to its name pretty darn well. And if some of you are trying to remember where you've seen this car before, it was in Hot Wheels World Race, Highway 35. The first one, not Accelerate, it was the original. Vulture's pretty much well known simply to the fact that, well, he has extremely high. He's one of the first cars you get that will go reach the 200 mark when you use turbo boost. You have gripper wheels? God! Also, I'm pretty sure I explained this in the last video, but you guys couldn't hear it properly because my mic was like so darn quiet. What in the holy
Hey, where'd he
mother of all things sake sane and sacred just happened. Well, I'm going a little bit more defensive now as opposed to offensive. This means in that first little stretch, I need to grab as much turbo boost as possible. Get the temporal transmission. Destroy 4 power boxes for, I'm trying to remember the reason why. Rendezvous with Rupert, race also known as kill. Also known as kill Rupert is what it should say. Of course, that would have been the same thing to kill Backroads Belcher. You don't mess with Digitrax 83 and live. Buddy, if you want to start something, you better move a heck of a lot faster. Because I am sailing by you. Something I mentioned in one of the last videos that I stated in which I stated I was a brony, also, which is a, for those of you who don't know what a brony is because you haven't been on the internet in like the past since 2010, it's a person who watches My Little Pony, is a fan of the show of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Alright, so we got that is a temporal transmission, alright? I ever saw one. Destroy 4 power boxes. Of course, naturally, the enemies will want to kill you. If they say your vehicle has been disabled, what they really mean is you've been killed. KIA, killed in action. But this was a younger game, rated E for everyone, so saying kill didn't really work. Vehicles been disabled. Disable 3 enemies. But disabling them would still mean the car isn't completely destroyed. I'm completing these missions quite fast. I will say this, guys, even though it looks like I have a hard time with uploading these, and I won't be uploading them for a couple more days at all because I got a final to worry about, but I will try one sometime soon this month again, or hell, maybe even not this weekend, but I can guarantee that. Yeah. Also, barrels don't count against time, at least the green ones don't. This part is a real deal breaker for me, simply because of the requirements. Beyond Games knew what they were doing for how to make a time trial. It just truly does feel very tedious at times. I'm also out of turbo boost, which is a really bad thing. Also, they don't want you to go off this jump. Or maybe they do.
Never mind.
Regardless, I have a little bit of time to do some stunting.
Ignore that. Nice. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest stunter, whatever. We got 71 turbo boost, guys. Remember that castle where we picked up the temporal transmission? That's the end of race 1.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta get as far away from him as possible. I'm not going to utilize turbo boost right here because it's going to cripple me. I'll use it to jump. But not much beyond that. He is really close behind me, as you guys can tell. Or no, I'm beating him a little bit. rod that the car he's driving is actually quite powerful. It's pretty darn impressive. I also wanted to state this is the last mission for this area. There's only 2 left. Here's the end of this race, which gets done by a giant backflip from me. Arachneron. Alright guys, that was 3 missions. I thought I'd show you this, because this is what I bothered to unlock once before. You guys probably remember it from Challenge 4, which is Unlimited Turbo. The other ones currently available are Unlimited Health, Unlimited Ammo, Unlock all items, unlock all cars, unlock all worlds, and this one way at the bottom that you can't read that says Laser Upgrade. So I was playing on normal. Okay, that would explain a few things. Let's go back to picture to see if there was anything important. Okay, good. And there's only 3 FMVs really that count. I also learned that all of the music is encrypted in weird ways, so there's no. I can in fact play the main menu music, but you have to adjust the tempo and slow it down by 50% in Audacity. And it only plays for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's weird, is all I'm going to say. Now, I've gotten this far. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. You guys keep me going. The fact that, like, several months ago, I even broke I know I broke 100 subscribers when I got to 102, but the fact that I now have 135 and more than half a million views total, I don't know what to say, guys, and I am using ad revenue now, and I haven't been able to do it because I have finished my bank account set up to use PayPal so that I can get the 100. But I made like almost $100, and that's from you guys watching, and that's money that I'm using for college. I'm not using it just like, oh, to say I'm using money to make me rich. No, that's $100 total. That's it. So that's really not much, but the fact that that's what I've been able to get simply from you guys watching, it says a lot. It means you guys really care. I don't know how many of you care at this point, subscriber-wise, but if that Hot Wheels video is enough to bring this many people together, I don't know what. But I do hope there is one thing, and you'll see it at the end of this video, and I want to make it clear, because it'll be in giant caps lock. Since Google decided to do the stupid thing where they forced Google Plus integration, something I have refused to do, if you would like to comment on my videos and you're strictly against the Google Plus thing, I will leave a link to a Reddit page I've included with a few little rules to prevent fighting and stuff, where you can leave comments on about my videos. I'll add it to all my videos once this video gets up. And the only thing I really request is that when you go into if you are going to post on the Reddit as opposed to on YouTube, if you've accepted the Google Plus integration, even though I really don't think you should, at the top of your comment, you should put the title of which video you're talking about so I know how to respond. Anywho, that's basically what it's going to be it for right now. I have a few other videos at the time. There's another guy that I'm doing stuff with right now via my live stream, which is a link that when you click on my channel should be somewhere on my trolley picture on the bottom right will be a turbo. This is my live stream. We're also uploading a fan fiction reading. I think it's probably going to be on this channel or another channel that I subscribe to. I think it's called Road Trains Videos or something. Anywho, I'll post a link to it at the bottom. So that's basically it. But I want you guys to check out, if you haven't already, I want you to check out someone who I'm doing videos with now at my community college. He's a good friend of mine, Pirate Cheese 13. That's PIRATECHEESE 13. Okay, that's exactly how it's spelled. yeah, I got stuff to do right now. Send me money, fresh fish, free food, college funds, chocolate, My Little Pony stuff, money for Steam, things like that, and, yeah. So, that's what's gonna happen, and, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.